Hello everyone, happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in for a very special collab. Nate put together a collab of the guest artists that are going to be teaching at the Fluid Art Experience in March. And so it's first person in the train that went tonight was Britta Clayton, and next was Amber Goodwin, and then myself, and then Nate is going to be the caboose. So we all wanted to do one of the techniques that we're going to be teaching at the Fluid Art Experience, and so today my technique is going to be the Chaos Ribbon Pour with a swipe. So let's get down on the canvas, get started. I'll be right back. All right, everyone. So what I've got is a little small canvas, a 16 by 16. I'm using a table scrap color for my base coat with this Chaos Ribbon Swipe. And today my cell activator, my swipe color is going to be Amsterdam in the Lamp Black. Colors real quick, I'll tell you. So this is a strictly a Pebeo pour today. I'm using Pebeo's Phthalo Blue. I got Pebeo in the red blue. I love this color so much. I've got Pebeo Azo Pink. I've got the orange yellow, another one of my favorites. And my other favorite, blue green. I just love all of the iridescent colors. So cute. My base coat is, it was kind of like a an off-white kind of color, and I added some titanium white to it. It's not going to take a whole lot of paint, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down a nice little square here. That gives the colors a nice base to flow when I'm tilting. And I've gotten to the point now where I do all of my torching at the end. I don't necessarily do my torching anymore before I tilt. You can get a little too close with the fire, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I just don't want any extra cells popping up that are not natural cells. So let's start with the Phthalo Blue. Then we're going to come in with the red blue. The Azo Pink. Orange yellow. And the blue green. And then what I like to do is I like to give just a little bit of dash of the first color that went down, because it does get kind of buried. So I just kind of like bring that back up to the surface. There we go. Got a good base coat down. I've got this colors going great here. Now what you have to decide is what you want to do with your swipe. Which direction you want to go. I tend to kind of go from corner up this way. And it's something to remember that tilting, you're always going to lose your outer portions. So I don't worry too much about the swiping over there. Got a smaller canvas, so I'm going to use some smaller knives. I've got a little 15 Artist Loft and a number 6 Artist Loft. I like those. I usually get these bigger ones from Fluid Art Co. But again, with these smaller ones, I've just got these that, and I really like the ones that have the bent in, because then when I'm swiping, I'm not getting my handle down into the paints. All right, so the next thing I'll do now is start my swipe. So how do I want to do this? I think I want to kind of go maybe diagonally. Probably do 4 swipes and then kind of make some lines in between the swipes. It kind of helps blend in the ribbon pour. All right, so let's put a cup here. I haven't played with my black cell activator in a while. Okay, so all we do, pour a cell activator here on the black, on the back of my palette knife. I'm gonna start on the edge down here and swipe very lightly and very slow, keeping the front end up of the blade. Kind of reminds me of cotton candy. And what'll happen is my first tilt will probably be down here. This is where the concentration of your cell activator is. And so it will probably get bigger, bolder cells down here at the start. And so they don't always technically match up what's going on over here. Selling up, fantastic. All right, let's do that again. We're gonna do another one kind of here. Press lightly. Come on up around here. Make another little swoop. Now I've got a little small palette knife we're going to work with. Start here on this edge here. And we got a teeny tiny one over here on the other side. Then what I take is my little chopstick here and I just kind of create some sort of design using what's in between here. Breaking up big blocks of color. You can even bring in some of the cells into the swipe there, into the lines, I mean. If you don't create lines, then you get big blocks of color running into each other, and it doesn't always look great when it's stretched out. All right, everything's had plenty of time to settle up. So I said this would probably come off first, which that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna give this a little bit more paint on the edge so that the paint doesn't quite roll over itself, even though I want this portion to come off anyways. Let's just walk this around. Gonna go slow over the side. Then we come back here. See, I don't like this down here, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Wow, this is really opening up well though. Bring this down to the center, and we're just going to kind of walk it back and forth here. Yeah, I got a lot of paint still there, so that's good. Let that run off. Bring this line down here a little bit. Push this side off. Then we can open this back up. Ah, that's cool. Kind of created like a bird, a phoenix I'm seeing here. I'll have to bring you guys, you'll see it when you bring you guys down. All right, I'm gonna clean up my edges. I've got a couple of corners here that are not coated. So I'll get those fixed up and then I'll bring you guys in. Okay, here we are with the wet result. Look at the cells that's happening here. That center kind of reminds me of some sort of bird flopping through there. I don't know, it's a weird feeling, but look how the white cell activator in the base coat is reacting. So cool. Look at all of the tiny micro cells and cells here. All right, we'll see this one is dry. All right, everyone, that is gonna do it. So that is the piece. It dried really well. These cells are so cool looking. They're reminding me of the chameleon cells. Just fantastic. I love this. I also did not mention in my color, when I was letting you know all the colors, that there was a little bit of white cell activator in my base coat. So that helped give me those little white cells. Really, really cool. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you want to take my class or anybody else's class, head over to Fluid Art Experience. The classes still have spaces, so make sure you get over there and register for the classes. Get your gala tickets and all the good stuff. All right. Thanks for watching. And again, don't forget to go back and watch Britta and Amber's videos. There'll be a playlist in the description box. Head on down to the description box, click on the playlist, and you can watch all the videos. But up next is Nate Bright, so let's head over to his channel. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye-bye.